Hey everybody, welcome to On Cinema. My guest, my name is Tim Heidecker, and my guest is Greg Turkington.
Hey guys.
Today's movie is The Abyss,
Ooh.
starring
Sally Field?
No,
No.
starring Ed Harris, and it's directed by James Cameron, and it was actually had a lot of interesting special effects. It was shot underwater and used some extremely advanced technology for CG, and it's one of the better CG movies. Have you seen it?
No, no. I didn't know we were doing this one. So normally I try to see these films before we come into the studio, but I haven't seen this one.
Well, I had a last minute
thought
change.
we were doing Smokey and the Bandit.
Yes, I could not find my copy of that, and I like to watch movies. I apologize. I should have told you.
Because this is kind of an obscure movie. It's not something everyone has seen. So
well, it's a big box office blockbuster. So
if you're going to switch to a movie last minute, pick something that
I thought
everyone knows, you know, because otherwise I look bad. So I would say I don't know this movie.
All right.
at all.
Well,
I mean, I don't know every movie, and
I understand.
I know a lot of them though.
My bad, as they say.
I could stump most people in a trivia contest about movies, and that's you know that. So
yeah, let's switch gears then.
Yeah, okay.
We don't
talk about Oh God or something.
What I would do now. Well, I had this idea earlier. I had this idea earlier that I'd spring on you.
But we could do The Abyss.
No, well, that was my first mistake, but this might be my second mistake. A little bit of Stump the Buff, and I will give you I'll ask you some trivia questions, and you can see.
Okay, that sounds fun.
Okay, well, let's start with, we'll do 10 questions and
Okay.
see how many you get. I'll just get my pen here and keep track. All right, how many movies, or let me say the first one is, name 3 Harrison Ford movies.
A Clear and Present Danger.
That's correct.
Star Wars.
Correct.
And Return of the Jedi.
Correct. Okay, 1 for 1. Second question is, how many films? Let me see the best way to phrase this. What was name one of Dustin Hoffman's early movies from the 60s?
Do you want his earliest or just one of the earlier ones?
You can just do one of the earlier ones.
How does The Graduate sound?
2 for 2. Okay, who directed the movie The Toy, starring Richard Pryor and Jackie Gleason?
I think Richard Pryor directed it.
No, that's incorrect. Okay, so you are 3 for 2.
Who directed it?
I would have to look it up.
Well, you can't ask questions if you don't know the answer.
Well, I can because it's my show.
Yeah, but that's not how...
Okay.
I mean, this...
Richard Pryor was not a director. That's why I know he didn't direct it. I mean, I could have told that. Anybody could tell you that.
Yeah, but I think he directed one film. I think it was The Toy. He wasn't a director, but Madonna's not a director either, and she's directed a couple of films. So
I know, but
she's a singer, and she's directed 2 or 3.
Okay, it was directed by
somebody that no one's heard of. So this is not really a fair. That's not a question that you would get asked normally at a movie trivia night or in a.
Richard Donner directed it. He's a pretty famous director. You should have known that. Okay, so now you're 2 for 3. Name another Richard Donner directed film.
Superman.
There you go. You're 3 for 4.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we should count the
It's
toy.
still good. I mean, you just have to get more than 5 out of 10 right, and you pass.
Well, I think I'm gonna get 9 out of 10 unless you're trying to trick me.
Okay. So the next question is, name a Mel Brooks movie.
High Anxiety. So
excellent.
I could name 2.
5 out of 4 now.
could also name The History of the World Part 1 for maybe bonus credit to erase the toy mistake on that.
All right, I'll give that to you.
All right.
So we are 5 for 5 now. Let me see. Number 6, your sixth question. Are you ready for
Yeah.
the sixth question? Who directed the movie Legal Eagles? We discussed this film on the show.
Boy.
Who directed the?
Was
Okay,
that
number
was
6.
that Richard Donner again?
Let me rephrase the question. Number 6? Number 6. Who directed Legal Eagles?
Is that Richard Donner again?
Incorrect.
It's that, that film's not famous for being well directed. It's fun. It's a fun movie, but that's not something that your average film buff is going to know or keep track of.
But that's what makes it
He's
difficult.
not a well-known director.
That's what makes it difficult.
That's not, yeah, but you have to.
It was directed by
you could ask.
Hold on, it was directed by Ivan Reitman.
Right.
So
well, you
you
could say how many coins were in Robert Redford's pocket in the first scene of Legal Eagles, and no one's going to know that.
That is very different.
So you have to,
All right, number 6.
Be thoughtful.
You're doing good. You're 5 out of 6. Name the director of. Sorry, I lost my place on my score sheet here. Where the heck did that go? Name the director of. Stand by.
Rebel Without a Cause?
No, the Harrison Ford movie Air Force One.
Ivan Reitman.
Incorrect. Ouch, you are really falling behind now. That is
Yeah,
a very big movie.
Again, with these kind of movies, it's not the director that's important. It's the star and
This is a very big director,
movie.
Wolfgang Peterson. So now
Mhm.
you are. You've gotten 6. You've gotten 5 right and 5 out of 7.
Yeah, that's
So
still
you have-
80%.
So here's another one. Okay, you standing by?
Yeah.
Name 3 movies starring Dean Stockwell.
The Boy with Green Hair.
Okay.
Twin Peaks.
That's a TV show, not a movie.
There's a movie of it.
What's the name of that movie?
It's called the Twin Peaks. Twin. Yeah, I think it's just called Twin Peaks, or Twin Peaks the movie, or something. And he was also in Blue Velvet.
I cannot give that to you because I was looking for the full name of the Twin Peaks movie.
Yeah,
It was
well, look at
Fire Walk with Me. Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me.
Yeah, and in some countries it was issued as just like you could go on eBay and do a search for Twin Peaks movie poster, and there it is. Because
Okay.
there's different names for different markets.
5 out of
In India, it's probably called Twin Peaks.
5 out of 8. So we have 2 more questions.
No.
You have an opportunity to get this right.
No,
Name
I
a
think I
film-
got that one because the movie, if you look it up, was called. If you were to say to someone, "Oh yeah, I'm going to go see the Twin Peaks movie tonight," they'd know what you were talking about. They wouldn't say, "Oh, there's another Twin Peaks movie." They would know exactly
Let's
what you
move
meant.
on. I'll give you the point. So you are 7 out of 10. Correct.
No, it's 7 out of 8.
6 out of 10.
6 out of 8.
Anyways, if you're keeping score at home, you can let me know. Second of all, we have the second to last question. Name the star of the film Oh God.
Well, there's actually 2 stars. There's,
Okay, well, I only have 1 here.
Well, I'll take the extra credit. George Burns, John Denver.
Correct.
So that's 1 point plus 1 extra credit point. And also Donald Pleasance was in it.
Okay, so you have 1 more shot here to improve your score. You are 7 out of 10 at this point.
No. Because of the extra points, I'm 8 out of 9. So
Okay, so if you get this right, you'll be 8 out of 10, which is an 80.
no. If I get this right, I'll be 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
And I will
which
get
is a
this
90.
right. So
And if you get it wrong, you'll be 8 out of 10.
yeah.
Okay. Name the director of the Kevin Costner movie Tin Cup.
Do you know this?
Yes. It doesn't matter if I know it or not, but I do know it.
Tin Cup is trick question. It was directed by Kevin Costner.
Incorrect. It is directed by Ron Shelton. You have
Ron
got to...
Shelton?
Yeah.
And what else did he do? Because I've never heard of him.
He's a big director. He's done a lot of movies.
See, this is
He's done
not...
Bad Boys, Hound
Yeah.
Dogs, Hollywood Homicide, Played to the Bone, The Great White Height, Cobb, Blue Chips, White Man Can't Jump, Bull Durham. So he's a big director.
You know,
Anyways,
when if people listening at home are going to say, well, that wasn't really fair, and I think that they know that I basically got 9 out of 10. So.
Okay. Well, the official score is 8 out of 10. You got a bunch of bonus points, and I gave you a couple ones because I was nice. Anyways, that's the end of that segment called Stump.
It's not really nice to...
Stump the Buff. Let me end the show. Back to The Abyss. Check The Abyss out. You should especially see it since you're a film buff.
I don't want to see it now.
All right. Thanks for listening.